It appears that Elon Musk has a little bit of buyer's remorse because crazy things are happening in the stock market. He might have made a deal where he's overpaying for Twitter. So let me give you the details. Now, Musk began snapping up shares in the social media company in January, building up a 9.1% stake. Before agreeing to buy the company outright on April 14th, he owned 73 million shares at an average price of $36.16. Twitter shares hit $51.70 on April 25th, which would have represented a $1.1 billion profit for Musk. But they've since fallen 31% to below $36, turning that billion-dollar gain into a $40 million loss. Right? The market be doing what the market do, up and down, up and down. So what's going on? Well, Twitter fell 6% Tuesday as investors sold off social media and advertising stocks after Snap, which owns Snapchat, by the way, announced it would miss its second quarter revenue target. It's fallen 28% in the last month and 18% so far this year. And by the way, I'm tossing a lot of numbers your way. By the time you watch this video, the price of shares might change, so just keep that in mind. But we're gonna look at overall trends because I think that's an important part of the story. Now, Twitter stock, let's see, I wanna give you the most up-to-date info. Twitter stock is still at $39 a share. Tesla is at $711 per share, something to keep in mind because it's not just about Twitter, it's also about Tesla, which Musk was planning on using as leverage in order to make this deal to buy Twitter. He's not gonna buy Twitter. Look, that's let's just get to the end of it. He's not gonna end up buying Twitter. Look at that, let's bring that graph back up, okay? I love that graph. Okay, that's Tesla stock. So there's a big dip. He's experiencing significant losses. At the same time, the price per share for Twitter has gone down significantly. So what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Wedbush managing director Dan Ives said Musk's Twitter losses have likely exacerbated Tesla's fall. This circus show has been a major overhang on Tesla's stock, he said. Musk is facing a fork in the road situation in which he has to decide his next step in this soap opera as Tesla investor patience is wearing very thin. The invisible hand of the market.
Yes, so look, he was gonna use Tesla stock and for a number of reasons to buy Twitter, and for a number of reasons that hurt the Tesla stock, and that's the graph you just saw. And remember, almost all of Musk's money is in Tesla stock. So he had over $250 billion, and he was the richest man in the world, and he lost 40 to 50 billion just since announcing that he would spend 44 billion on Twitter because of the drop in the Tesla price.
Imagine being so rich that you could lose tens of billions of dollars and still be fabulously wealthy.
Where it wouldn't affect you 1%, not 1% on 1%, because how are you gonna spend the 200 billion, let alone the extra 40 billion? There's just no way to spend it. So this is all just funny money at this point. But of course they care about it because the world's worst thing for Musk is if he falls to number 2 on the richest man list.
Can't have that.
And Jeff Bezos passes him, so that's why he's nervous now. Okay, because we're ruled by oligarchs and this is the games that they play. So since it was weighing down the Tesla stock, now he's saying, okay, I'm not gonna use the Tesla stock, I'm gonna use my own money. But because most of his money's tied up in the Tesla stock, then he has to go to other people and go, my own money, kind of, can you help me out? Help a brother out here, give me some cash to have liquidity. And so he's going to Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey was pushing this all along, former founder, obviously founder of Twitter, former CEO of Twitter. And Jack Dorsey, by the way, I don't know what his motivation is. He said something about how Elon Musk is expanding consciousness in the world.
Oh, please.
If you say so, brother. But he was gonna get about $1 billion from this sale. So now, and I'm sure that was a motivating factor, okay? Now Musk is going to say, could you not get the $1 billion and help me buy it instead? And my guess is that Dorsey's like, about the consciousness thing, could we just kind of do the deal like it was before?
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Bros sniping bros, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, look, I don't know what, to be fair, I don't know what Jack Dorsey's reaction is, but my guess is all of a sudden not having the $1 billion in his pocket is, he's hurt, dog, don't ask him about his consciousness, okay?
Yes. Musk's funding plan now includes $33.5 billion in equity, up from $27.25 billion, according to a regulatory filing. The billionaire Tesla chief executive no longer plans to rely on a margin loan backed by shares from Tesla, which are down by about a third since Twitter accepted his bid in late April. So I don't know how this is all gonna play. Actually, I do. I know that it's bold. You made the bold prediction before I did. This is gonna fall apart.
Yeah, of course. He was way overpaying for Twitter. That's why it's not that bold a prediction, to be honest. Like the 44 billion number was absurd. The 33 billion number is still stupid. And so he's not gonna, and this shows you he's not a genius. Like he might be good at some things, I get it, he built big companies. By the way, he wasn't the founder of Tesla. So like everybody thinks he's like an engineering genius. He didn't build it. But he built a company, the business part of it, and he's really good at marketing. But obviously, but people think like, oh, he knows and he's so smart and he's playing four-dimensional chess. No, he bungled into this Twitter buy. It was not well thought out. It was an epic debacle. It cost him tens of billions of dollars, and now in a panic, he's trying to figure out how to get out of it without paying the $1 billion. Because if he gets out of the deal, he owes Twitter $1 billion. Here, I'll make another non-bold prediction. He's not gonna pay it. He's gonna drag it out in courts forever and try to avoid paying it. That's what he always does. That's what rich people always do. They say, oh, tort reform, and then instantly sue. They sue everyone because they have an army of lawyers and they know, I just rather take your money or steal your money or have a contract misunderstanding and pay less to my lawyers and drag it out in court for decades.
Yep. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see if we're right. But we've got about 4 minutes and not enough time to do a story. So timing was terrible. Why don't you read comments? You love reading comments.
All right, great.
Yes.
Okay, so real quick, by the way, on last thing on the buyer's remorse. My favorite thing about Elon backing out of the Twitter purchase, which is what our guess is I'm gonna just love collecting the right-wing tears.
Drinky.
I got a too strong coffee mug right here for it. Come on, give me the tears. Oh, but he was gonna be for freedom of speech.
Was he?
He was gonna ban all of the Democrats and he was gonna let us say racist things. Okay, what happened to your bro king? Okay, all of a sudden, heading for the exits. By the way, right-wingers, Elon Musk has always used you as suckers. Oh, come this way on Dogecoin, come this way. Oh, I'm out of Dogecoin. Oh, did I make the money in the meanwhile and did you lose the money? You should be my fan.
A lot of them followed what he was doing and when he was artificially like inflating the value of that crypto. A lot of those guys did make money, but a lot of guys did get screwed and lose the money, especially when like on Reddit forums, they're like, no, hold, you gotta hold. And it's like, maybe don't hold.
It's so obvious that he's playing you like a tool. So yes, some insiders might know what Elon Musk is doing, but he usually announces his sales afterwards, right? Oh, I just purchased this kind of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, etc. But at that point, he bought it low. The price skyrockets. Then he dumps it when you aren't looking, and you're left holding the bag. And then you go around going, Elon Musk robbed me. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Well, have at it, Hoss. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.